Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Shaw High School. As tonight on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, it's the debut of high school volleyball. We've got a great one tonight. We've got the Pacelli Lady Vikings, first game of the season, taking on the Shaw Lady Raiders. Here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Richard Holdridge here on the broadcast. By the way, making my play-by-play volleyball debut, not just for Georgia Alabama Sports Live, but volleyball period. But looking forward to it. We saw the JV game as Pacelli won both sets. So what's going to happen is they'll play to 25 points, and the first team that gets to 25 points, you got to win by 2, will win the first set. And then they'll play to a second set. So it is a best out of 3. They've got to best out of 2 to get to 3 sets. As the public address announcer is going to go ahead and announce the starters. Looking at the Pacelli Lady Vikings, they went to the Final Four last year, lost to Loganville, who went on to win the GIAA championship in 3A. Remember, they only have 2 classifications for volleyball. Went 24-11 last year. They do have the returning starter that led the team in kills, and that is Shannon Menifee. The Shaw Lady Raiders went 2-16 last year. They did make the playoffs, and they're looking to compete in the GHSA new reclassification. We do have some other volleyball matches going on in and around the Chattahoochee Valley, as right now Brookstone is hosting Northside, and we also have Hardaway that is hosting LaGrange. The Shaw Lady Raiders do have some returning starters, but they did lose their top player that led the team in kills. Tiara Tucker went on to graduate. Now she's going to play basketball at Albany Tech. Yeah, they're announcing the starters. Mariah Pacheco, who's also on the basketball team. The Shaw volleyball coach is head coach La Quinta Gonzalez, and their assistant coach, a familiar face and also a big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Coach Curtis Crowell. As we love Curtis Crowell and what he does, he is the assistant basketball coach on the Shaw Lady Raiders. Just saw the new Shaw Lady Raiders basketball coach, Coach Charlie Marquand, coming into this gymnasium. And of course, the athletic director, Blair Harrison, does a fantastic job with all Shaw athletics, their facilities. They redid the gym. And also they have the softball field, Debbie Ball Field, that was honored a couple of weeks ago. We're going to have the national anthem. We'll have the start of this volleyball match right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome to the Campus Academy Private School, where every student is celebrated for their individuality. With personalized curriculum, students unlock their potential, growing into confident learners. At the Campus Academy, we give teachers the freedom to create dynamic classrooms where every student's voice is heard. Discover the difference. Enroll your child today and watch them thrive.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
Let's get ready to play some volleyball here at Shaw. It's Pacelli, it's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Richard Holdridge along with Chris Gates. We are getting set. Now the Shaw Lady Raiders, they did lose a lot of key players from last year's team, including Tiara Tucker, Destiny Foreman, Genesis Edwards, Derica Lloyd, but they do have Kendall Mathis. That is a player to watch out for, as she was one of the top players, led the team in digs per set. And also she had 6 serving aces. So just keep an eye on her when it comes to her turn to serve. As for the Pacelli Lady Vikings, a Final Four appearance last season, an Elite Eight appearance the year before. They are ready to go. They're led by their head coach, Jillian Schoenborn, who's a native of Detroit, Michigan, attended the University of Michigan Dearborn on a 4-year volleyball scholarship. I mean, she has helped with AAU clubs. And they also have 5 seniors. One of them is a transfer from Columbus High. Anna Doe is the player to watch as she achieved the milestone of 1,000 assists from last season. Anna Doe is number 2. That back line we got for the Lady Raiders, we got Dion Burns. Front line, Sophia Waters, Isabel Williams. That front line for Pacelli is Anna Doe, along with Madison Resnick and Shannon Menifee. So we have the corner judges with the red flags, and we should get this volleyball match set. Remember, first to 25 points, you got to win by 2, you win the set. Then you'll turn around and play another set to 25 points, and that is the game. Dion Burns getting ready to serve, and that is going to be a point for Pacelli. And now it's Pacelli's turn to serve. And that back line for Pacelli is Anna Doe, who had 6 aces from last season. And she flies in the air and it hits the net. And that's going to have a point to Shaw. And it is 1-1. So the way high school volleyball works, you get a point every play. And serving this one is Sophia Walters. Nice dig. A setup and a kill. Oh, they saved it. Nope, that's going to be a point Pacelli. The ref already called it. It's 2-1 here in the first set. And Madison Resnick ready to serve. The high serve in the air. That, it hits the back of the head of a player, and that's going to go back to Shaw. It's 2-2. Here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, it is the debut of high school volleyball. It's also the first day of school. Lauren Robertson with the serve. There's a dig, set, spike. Nice dig, and a little tip. Here's another set. Oh, good rally. And there's the kill by who else? but Shannon Menifee. And Menifee is saying, you know what? My turn to serve. It's 3-2, Pacelli. Shannon Menifee, one of the top players on the team last year. There's a high serve and an ace from Menifee. It's 4-2, Pacelli. Now here comes Menifee with another serve. High in the air, hits the net, and it goes to Shaw. Congratulations to Harris County for defeating Columbus in softball 6-4. You caught that on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Tomorrow we'll have Harris County Media Day. Saturday we'll have Calvary Media Day. And then next week we have got a jam slate of sporting events to include high school football. There's a serve by Isabel Williams. Nice dig. Williams with the set. Little tip over by Burns. Saving it is Pacelli. A good job by Schonenberg. Oh, what a block. Gianna Caldarelli with the block. And Pacelli still leads 5-3. And that's why they have those corner judges to try to make sure the ball is in bounds to get the point. But now serving it will be Noabel Schoenberg. Good dig by Williams. Oh, and that goes out of play. Pacelli will get the point. Pacelli does have some good servers. The ball comes in fast. You got to get ready to dig. And there's a serve, and that dig is just trying to save it was Williams. It was a good effort. But the point will go back to Pacelli, and they lead 7-3 over Shaw. Shaw's next game will be August the 13th against Calvary. Schoenberg, nice dig. Somebody's got to get to it, and that's going to be a point, Pacelli. Shaw was waiting for that dig, set, spike. I mean, that's the combination you want to see. But you got to keep your head on a swivel to get that serve. High serve, nice set, a dig, over, and a point for Shaw. Good job by number 21, Gianna Caldarelli, and it's 8-4. Shaw will get the serve back. Ryan Thompson to serve. It's in the back line. There's a little tip. Trying to keep the volley going. You got to get to it. And that's going to be a point for Pacelli. The ball just has a funny way to bounce sometimes. But you could tell both teams staying aggressive. It's 9-4 Pacelli. First set, it's 1-25. Oh, what a set. What a serve. And you know, that was a very hard serve by number 6, Caroline Hilton, that it's hard to return. And if you try to return it, it can bounce off funny. So here comes Hilton again. Trying to keep it alive is Shaw. Good volley with the set and the spike. Oh, what a block. Set, little tip, trying to save it. And point Pacelli. That's the second block that Gianna Caldarelli has had in this match. But Pacelli does lead 11-4. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We are live here at Shaw High School. It's Shaw versus Pacelli here in high school volleyball. Hilton. Nice little tip, trying to keep it alive. There's a set. Just a miscommunication right there. The point goes back to Pacelli. Pacelli went to the Final Four last year, lost to the number 1 seed Loganville Christian in 5 sets. There's another good serve and an ace once again for Caroline Hilton, who's got about 3 aces so far in this match. And Pacelli out in front 13-4. Yeah, that was a very interesting game against Loganville Christian because they were down 2 sets. They won the next 2, took it to a 5th set, but did lose to the eventual GIAA champions. It's now 14-4. Pacelli trying to get to 25 comfortably to try to win the first set. Here comes Caroline Hilton. It's in. Oh, and that's hard to stop because trying to dig it underneath was Kendall Mathis. And another set ace for Caroline Hilton. And that's too high and too far out of the way, and Shaw gets the serve, and they will get the point. It is 15-5. Shaw's going to have to try to find a way with this serve. We do have our first sub as Lauren Robertson is going to play that front line. Anaya Harris is going to be back there to serve. You got Michaela Clark and Isabel Williams, that back line. Number 6 players out on the court. It's a good serve, but it goes out of play, and it will be Pacelli ball. Pacelli's next matchup, they will take on Columbus on August the 13th. There's a dig. Staying with it. That's going to be a point, Pacelli. That was a good serve by Selena Quintino. And she's going to take it back. Pacelli in front comfortably, 17-5. Too high. I think that Shaw might have got a piece of that. That was attempted by Michaela Clark. Otherwise, if she would have left it alone, it probably would have been a point for Shaw. They would have gotten the serve back. And that's too high out of play. Shaw will get the point, and they will get the serve back. And we get another substitution. Dion Burns coming in for Gianna Caldereri. That front line's got Lauren Robertson, Sophia Waters. Good dig. Can they keep it in play? Oh, what a save by Menifee. Oh, and what a block by Lauren Robertson. She just reached out in front of that net and said, not today. But what a save by Shannon Menifee. And there's an ace by Anna Doe, one of the top players in the GIAA, who picked up her 1,000th career assist in her volleyball career. It's 20-6. Doe, good set. Trying to keep it alive. High in the air. You can't play it twice, so yeah, once you've volleyed it 3 times, it's got to go over, so that will be a point to Pacelli. Here's Doe. Trying to keep it in play, and that goes out of play. Sophia Walters tried to save it. It's now 22-6. Pacelli 3 points away from winning the first set. Anna Doe stays with it. Volley. Tips it over. Good volley and the spike. And that had the right idea, but just too much power on that kill. And it's a point for Pacelli. Can Anna Doe close out this first set? Staying with it. That was a good dig. Good dig by Isabel Williams. Menifee, serve. Menifee with the block, with the spike. Over. Oh, good rally here. There's Menifee. Nope, that was actually Madison Resnick getting the point, and Pacelli is 1 point away from getting the first set. Very solid front line for Pacelli. And that is going to be an ace for Pacelli, and that is the first set. Selena Quintino gets the ace. Pacelli wins the first set 25-6. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with the second set. It's Shaw, it's Pacelli, it's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's the debut of high school volleyball here, and we'll be back as this broadcast is presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. We'll be back with the second set.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome to the Campus Academy Private School, where every student is celebrated for their individuality. With personalized curriculum, students unlock their potential, growing into confident learners. At the Campus Academy, we give teachers the freedom to create dynamic classrooms where every student's voice is heard. Discover the difference. Enroll your child today and watch them thrive.
We're back here at Shaw High School. Pacelli took the first set 25-6. Just incredible aces by Anna Doe, Madison Resnick, Caroline Hilton. But now Shaw will have an opportunity to respond, trying to keep this game alive and try to win the second set. And they will turn around and play a third set if Shaw can get it. But both teams, this is the debut of the regular season for high school volleyball. A busy action around the Columbus area as Northside taking on Brookstone and LaGrange taking on Hardaway. But we are excited to be bringing you high school volleyball here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, as we'll be here all season. Rick Beach from Kudzu County Columbus game for softball yesterday, as Harris County won that game 6-4. We got Northside in action on Monday for softball. And of course, we've got a jam-packed triple header for football on August the 16th. Don't forget, we also have the Calvary Coaches Show, Harris County Coaches Show, Glenwood Coaches Show, Muskogee County Coaches Show. Coming up, we got Harris County Media Day tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Calvary Media Day at 10 on Saturday. Sunday, the debut of the Kudzu Sports Show with Rick Beach. And, of course, the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Show with myself and Thrift Behringer. It's Anna Doe, too high, too far. Doe wanted to try to place it perfectly where it would be a tough angle for Shaw to get a dig. But it's 1-0. Good serve by Michaela Brown. Good volley. Serve, set, got to get it over. Nice save. Doe, Menifee with the kill. Shannon Menifee, get that out of here. Oh, a big shout out to the PA announcer for St. Anne Pacelli that's here in the building. Also, the assistant athletic director, Corey Thomas, is in the building as well. Trying to save it. You got to get over. That was a good play by Sophia Walters to get it over. Good block. Keeping it alive. Oh, and it just took a bad angle. Pacelli is up 2-1. Getting ready to serve is Hadley Schoenborn. That's a deep serve. Is that out of play? Yes, it is. Shaw will get the serve back. It's 2-2. As that volleyball rolls all the way to the locker, they'll try to retrieve another one, and we'll get this serve going. Sophia Walters. A lot of key players from last year's team went on to graduate. Walters with the serve. Doe, set, spike, Hilton! You can't deny it. It's 3-2 Pacelli. And now here comes Menifee. Yeah, Shaw lost a lot of key players like Tiara Tucker, Genesis Edwards. Menifee with the ace. That was a tough play by Anaya Harris to try to get the dig. It's 4-2 Pacelli. Good serve. Set. The lob out of play. The point goes to Shaw. Took a bad angle. Shaw did a good job on the volley because that serve by Menifee was coming in fast. Sometimes if you place it right, you get that dig. It could go in multiple directions. But Lauren Robertson, that back line, getting ready to serve. Nice dig by Menifee. Set. Little tip by Hilton. And Pacelli gets the point. Sometimes a soft touch is all you need. I know that it's right there for her to try to get the spike, but she knew that front line was playing very close to the net. So she just tipped it over, and Pacelli gets the point. A good serve by Noabelle Schonburn, the sister of Hadley Schonburn. It's like the playing on the varsity volleyball team. It's 6-3. Good dig. Good volley with the set. Menifee tipping over. Keep it alive. Doe. Hilton. Caroline Hilton with the kill. And it's 7-3. Schoenburn. Volley. Staying with it. Doe. And the kill. Malaya Resnick. It's 8-3 Pacelli. Schoenburn is saying, let's keep this party going. I'm out here serving, and they have gotten the last 3 points on her serve. Little volley. Oh, what a block by Hilton. And Pacelli gets the point. It's 9-3. Pacelli, led by their new athletic director, Calvin Thomas, who has taken over for the longtime AD, Coach Corey Black. A little miscommunication by Shaw, and it goes back to Pacelli. We really appreciate Coach Black just being our supporter on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. But Coach Thomas is going to do a phenomenal job, and I think that Pacelli athletic department is in good hands. All right, we do have a timeout on the floor. Pacelli leads 10-3 in the second set. They won the first set 25-6. And, you know, with this being the first volleyball game of the season, some of the players that has really stood out for Pacelli, I mean, Caroline Hilton, she's had some incredible digs. Anna Doe, great serves. Madison Resnick, and then Shannon Menifee. Just incredible play, and Pacelli has got to be one of the top teams in the GIAA this year. Remember, they only have 2 classifications in the GIAA, 2A and 3A. As Schoenborn gets ready to serve. Good dig. And that hits the rafters. That's going to be, I think the judge is saying that is going to be a point for Pacelli. They hit the rafters, that's an automatic point. You can't play it off the rafters. It's 11-3. The set, tip over, the volley, and the spike with the kill, Mela Resnick. Although, did that out? I think Shaw did not touch it. I think it went out of bounds. It's 11-4. Shaw's going to get the serve back. And on to serve is Isabel Williams. With that back line of Sophia Walters and Nia Harris. Serve is over. Little dig. Menifee. And Hilton with the kill. I tell you, Caroline Hilton is an overall fantastic player, has a great serve, and she's about to serve now with her team up 12-4. We got a substitution for Pacelli. Madison Resnick comes in for Hadley Schoenborn. Hilton, ace. Caroline Hilton's had a few of those tonight. Trying to finish this off. It's 13-4. Hilton. Ace! Back-to-back aces for Caroline Hilton. And Pacelli leads it 14-4. And that hits the net. The point will go to Shaw, and they will get the serve back. And she gets high fives from her teammates as she checks out of the game. We got Schoenborn, Hadley Schoenborn coming back in. Good serve, the set by Doe, and the kill by Mela Resnick. The sister of Madison Resnick. And she getting fired up, and she's going to that back line and say, you know what, I'll take it. I'm going to serve it. It's 15-5. Mela Resnick, the high serve. Good play, volley, got to get it over. The volley, the tip. Good dig. It's a good rally here for Shaw. Menifee. Harris over to Williams. Too high. Sophia Walters, and that will be a point for Pacelli. the way Pacelli, their movement on the court, they don't let a whole lot get by them. That's another ace for Resnick. It is now 17-5. Pacelli won the first set, 25-6. Too high. That will be a point for Shaw. Shaw has got to get a rally going here. But Pacelli can play a little conservative. They've got a lot of hitters that could dig, they can volley. They could pretty much just do about everything. There's a set, the spike, and the kill by Madison Resnick. Got another substitution for Pacelli. Erwin Imedy is going to come into the game, and Imedy is going to serve with her team up 18-6. That was good. Oh, good block by Lauren Robertson. And Shaw will get the point and will get the serve. That was a good play by Anaya Harris to get that dig to keep the volley going. And if Shaw wants to try to get back into this set, they're going to have to get a rally going. Brown. Good volley. Little tip in by Resnick. That's going to be a point for Pacelli. At this point, Pacelli is playing very smart, and looks like they're going to get Hilton back into this game. They want to get some size on that front line. Good serve, good dig. Got to get it over. The volley, the set, and the kill by Menifee. She's had about 5 kills in this entire game. But of course, they do have a stat that is on Max Preps, kills per set. And you got to think, if you get like 2 or 3 kills per set, I mean, that's doing very good. Got to keep it over. Yeah, that was a good try, but Pacelli gets the point once again. It's 21-7. Pacelli trying to close this out and get ready for Columbus on August the 13th. And that hits the net. It was an unforced error, and Shaw will get the serve back. Down 21-8. Sophia Walters. Good serve. The set. Little tip by Menifee. Shaw keeping the volley alive. Another tip, another block. You got to get over. They do. Oh, what a block. Lauren Robertson, but the volley, and another block. And Lauren Robertson, they don't get the point because it went out of play, but Lauren Robertson with back-to-back blocks fires up the crowd, and now Pacelli up 22-8, and here we go. Shannon Menifee trying to close it out. Pacelli only needs 3 more points to win the game. And that hits the net, and she knows it. Shaw is now down 22-9 here in the second set. And Lauren Robertson, who's done an outstanding job on that front line, now serves. There's a good dig, good attempt. Erwin Imedy was trying to save it, but the point goes to Shaw. And now down 22-10, they have really got to get a rally going. Robertson with the serve. That's going to go back to Pacelli. You got Kendall Mathis checking back into the game, one of the top players on last year's team, led the team with kills per set. Here we go. Hits the net, but it's actually allowed to hit the net. You can hit the net on the serve, so this is match point. This is match point for Pacelli. Noah Bell, Schonborn. Here we go. High volley, got to get it over. Good job by Walters to get it over, but it does hit the rafters. And that will do it. Pacelli ends up winning this volleyball match. 25-6 and 25-10. We're going to go and take a break. We'll try to get an interview with the head coach, Coach Schoenborn, right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome to the Campus Academy Private School, where every student is celebrated for their individuality. With personalized curriculum, students unlock their potential, growing into confident learners. At the Campus Academy, we give teachers the freedom to create dynamic classrooms where every student's voice is heard. Discover the difference. Enroll your child today and watch them thrive.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back. I'm here with the winning volleyball coach, Coach Jillian Schoenborn. Congratulations on the win, 25-6, 25-10. What a way to start the volleyball season in the school year.
It was fantastic. The girls came together. They had great communication, and we were able to run plays that we've been working on all summer.
One of your leaders from last year's team, Anna Doe, had a big match. Also Benefi, great kills in that front line. And really Hilton finishing it out.
Yes, and they are my seniors, my upperclassmen. Shannon and Anna are juniors, and they really are able to put it together for everyone and make the plays happen. So,
Coach, you went to the Final Four last year, lost to Loganville Christian, which did win the championship. You were down by 2 sets, came back and won the 3rd and 4th set. So you know your team didn't quit. But when you look at the GIAA this year, because you also add Calvary Christian to the mix, what are you looking for this year, and how far can this team go?
I'm thinking this team has the potential to go all the way. I am looking at all the competitive teams in the GIAA, and we are scouting them out and seeing what we need to do to be successful.
Coach, you've got Columbus on August the 13th. Good luck, and we're looking forward to live streaming more games on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. That is the head volleyball coach of the St. Anne Pacelli Lady Vikings, Coach Jillian Schoenborn. This has been fun. First ever volleyball broadcast on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I want to thank my producer, Chris Gates. For Thrift Behringer, I'm Richard Holdridge saying so long from Shaw High as the Pacelli Lady Vikings win this match 25-6 and 25-10. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.